Currently, we have a puncture.
If you like high-power mobility scooters, e-trikes, e-quads, e-bikes, petrol bikes, all types of contraptions, you're in the right place. Welcome to Top Bolts, guys. On last week's episode, Freddie broke the tiny car. Then we sawed a shell for a little bit. After that, we speculated and pointed at a motor. After this, Freddie welded some things together. Stay tuned.
Back working on this today. I want to get the steering done first. Seat made. Got to replace the controller.
Freddie.
Do it last night. Plugging everything in. Plugged the controller in backwards. Wired it up backwards. Very clever. But the plan is to take this thing out for a test ride today.
Hello everyone, this is 48 volts. Now I wasn't here when this was being filmed, but I've done a little voiceover because I just thought how genius was this design. So it was just like a little squared steering wheel off another car, and Mr. MarketPlaceBuilds, otherwise known as Freddie or Fred's Customs, had just the absolutely ingenuity to make like a little square shaft for it and everything, nut and bolt straight through there. It's on an easy axle. This is him time-lapsing himself, getting ready for the seat. So he had to put plywood in it, taking the wheels on and off, because he had to fabricate some other stuff. This is my first time watching this, guys, so it's actually fairly interesting. And he's right, sometimes he says you realise how little he gets done, but I realise how much he does actually get done. Look at all these spot welds he's doing to the inside there. He even managed to tap some into the shell. He managed to get a load of tappies, drill holes in the steel, and actually drill holes in obviously the plastic, and there's actual proper like bolts holding the chassis all to it, which, you know what I mean, all that's completely custom. The time and energy and materials involved in doing builds like this is serious.
The next challenge is getting this battery mounted up under this bonnet front end. We've got to get it mounted up in here, but there's no room, so we're going to have to cut some of this out and make something work in here. It's going to be real tight, but we've got to make it work because there's nowhere else for it to go.
Now this is part of the fabrication process, obviously, in converting any tiny quad bike into a weird little go-kart car thing, Hot Wheels. When you've done the battery tray, I mean, it's magnificent. You've previously seen a little bit of in the video, but when I do a proper walk around video and we do an up close one, you'll see how magnificent it actually is. It looks like you could ram an actual car in this, and the front end would be fine, because I mean, it's just absolutely solid. Look at that for a battery tray. Look at it, absolutely perfect, handmade, absolutely custom. That's it, chuck it out there.
Currently, we have a puncture in the back of it.
I'll have to update it because a lot's gone on since obviously we last did a video. Well, you last saw it in the last video.
So we've got the battery tray. Well, Freddie's got the battery tray mounted on. I've been at work. I've been at work, not on this, and he's been working hard. Obviously, uprated that, lowered that, Got the brake lever on the foot brake. And then obviously you've got the support bars. He's done the seat bars absolutely perfectly as well. You can't knock him for that. Obviously we lost the rear suspension because we had to support that strut, but you don't really need it with these back tyres. Yeah, it's already flat. But we did keep the front suspension, which is pretty cool. And if you look at that bumper he's made, absolutely fantastic. That was the VIN plate, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. So basically, all hope was lost. Right, so this is where we've got so far, guys. I'm going to go again because I didn't manage to get last time. Wiring is sorted. I mean, we did just kind of stamp all over it, but that's fine. That all works. We had issues with the back wheels. We had a puncture of one, but it is genuinely easier to supposedly replace the wheels. And I thought I'm going to have to order an inner tube or a wheel. Mr. Marketplace Builds just went round the corner, got a brand new set of wheels. Just sat there, ready. So we've got brand new rear wheels. So our rear wheels are worth more than the rest of the vehicle at the moment, which is pretty cool. 13.5 bad boys. All right. Do you remember part 1, guys? And if you haven't seen it, go back and see it, because this is part 2, and it won't make any sense for you. So, well, I should say previously. So last time, you did not see the extended steering swing. Whatever you want to call that, I'll call it extended steering pole, because we got our bad boy steering wheel here, with our throttle on. Dash, thanks to Freddie, also has a key ignition all wired in. I literally joined them 2 wires together and wrapped them with electrical tape. For the back axle, I think I've already said about the wheels. We had the old wheels, look at them, state of them old things. Freddie sorted us right out with the bad boys on there. Good job, Fred. We didn't see this before. This is now for our seat. Look at them bad boys. Straight up, straight cutting. We've got our little, Freddie done a weight reduction kit on this motor. So he started just grinding bits out of it to try and reduce the weight. And it's done a good job. It's definitely saved a couple of grams there. And here we go.
Overdone it.
He's overdone the cable ties on that controller. That's why we're mounting the controller underneath the battery. Don't worry though, there'll be cardboard in between. So don't worry anyone that says, oh no, you shouldn't put the controller in the battery. There is cardboard separator right there. So our intercooling fan's gonna go. But this is the accurate.
Look at the job.
You think I'm taking a mic? That's brilliant, that is. So the idea is when your foot's in it, guys, I can do it while he's doing that. You just push it. That works absolutely. That's locked. That's locked on the back. Sorted. He just keeps going through cable ties.
I need some proper cable ties.
Alright guys, we talked about the battery tray. We've talked about the extension on that. Sidebars you saw, got done in part 1. This is the seat tray. Obviously, back brakes absolutely rocking on a... Is that a Hope? Oh no, sorry, Clark's. A Clark's cable. So I thought it was a Hope for a second then, but then I had a closer look on the under inspection. It seems to be a Clark's. It would be easy, I mean, you can understand how I would confuse them too. Perfect. Precision engineering.
Enlarger.
I'd like to remind everyone that the goal of this operation is power. Pure power. I'm going to cable... Oh yeah, where are they? Any on the go? Before we bolt it in, can I wire in that controller?
Oh yeah.
Can I still move it, yeah. Where are the hole? Oh, I see a hole. I swear I see a hole. Let me get a light. This is the real prize here, guys. Look at this brake. Look at the spectacular.
What's going on there?
Well, there seems to be a jumble of absolute wires doing my face. Oh, we found the derailleur, which is actually the throttle in China.
I can't see anything there. Let's get the torch on.
Get the torch, get the drill torch. Power lock, we're here. Oh, no, that's the wrong plug. We need this one. That's it, drill her up.
That help?
That very much didn't help.
You're welcome.
So we've got the derailleur we're attaching now, or as English people call it, the throttle. So we've just managed to put this on, get the dash and everything wired in. I say everything's wired in, this whole thing's like 5 plugs, it's epic.
That's what I do like, and I rate them brushed motors and the brushed kits, guys, because like they are really easy to work with. Although the 6 kilowatt far driving mobility scooter, I wouldn't have it any other way. Or Fred wouldn't.
No.
That V-hole back there, just absolutely shining through that little gap. Sick.
You wait, she ain't even finished yet.
She ain't even, she's just getting started.
She is just getting started. I know I'm saying it again. With this factory setup, you wouldn't even know that's like not standard with those.
Guys, if you're wondering in the video, especially you see in the video part 1 and this is part 2, this is 100%. You've seen Fred pretty much do all the work. Yeah, literally. I've wired a couple plugs. I haven't really done anything else. I had the quad. He got the car. Do you know what I mean? It's like a joint effort and a battery, but he's literally done all the fabrication. He's pretty much responsible for the magic that's going on there. But I mean, I'll just put it on my channel and take credit for it. But the thing is, when you talk about the mobility scooter, you see me upload. Yeah, and do you know who built that? Fred as well. Fred built that as well. So there we go. We've got 2 Fred's builds, but I would say this one is inspired by 48 volts. Definitely. Most gangster thing I've ever seen. So guys, she is technically finished. We got the throttle, that key ignition. Oh, bollocks. Ready to go. Look at that. Now this is some of the final preparations and bits of wiring, and just again, I want to do a massive shout out because Fred done all of the fabrication, all of the welding. I didn't even have to. I was just kind of staying out his way and doing the little bits I could, like round him, whilst he completely cut the whole thing apart and redone me absolutely butchering some wires. And then I had to chuck loads of solder on them because they were just completely different sizes. And then, but I wanted a big strong XT90 on the motor cable, so I just wanted to have some type of solidarity there somewhere for the heat to go. But yeah, another massive shout, Fred Customs, and we'll make this channel what it is. And guys, I want to know what you think in the comments. I really want to know. So this is some more of the footage that I got of Fred. Now he's obviously fabricating, getting ready to weld the front bumper. That is absolutely fantastic, as you've seen previously in the video. It's been a really good build to do. I'm annoyed I wasn't here for this bit of the build, but yeah, can't complain. What a cracking job. Look at him sizing it all up type thing. Now when we do these on a big scale, and if we do to sell, we're going to have plans for all of them, do you know what I mean? So they're going to be a lot tidier than this build, but so this is just kind of a prototype, same as the mobility scooter, even though the mobility scooter is very, very clean. I think when you see this tomorrow, you'll see how clean it actually is. And I hope you'll enjoy watching it nearly, or even a tenth as much as we'll enjoy driving them. Because, or riding them, I'm not sure what you do with this. I reckon a spare wheel would look cool on top of that bonnet, wouldn't it? We'll have to do that. Look, steering wheel's on, everything's bolted. And we're ready to go, guys. And we'll see you for the ride.